At one time, Shakyamuni Buddha was residing at the temple in Kapilavastu, together with a gathering of 12,500 monks. At the end of the summer meditation retreat, he emerged from his abode and traveled with his disciples to Jetavana Monastery in Sravasti. Between the two countries stood a great tree full of fruit, known as the Nyagroda tree. It reached a height of 20 kilometers and cast shade over an area of 60 square kilometers. Its fruit was abundant, fragrant, sweet, and tasting like honey. Those who ate its ripe fruit were healed of their illnesses, and their eyes became clear and bright.
All things I see in the universe have their own causes and conditions, originating from previous lifetimes.
World-honored one, what kind of causes and conditions then? Please explain the principle of cause and effect to enlighten those who do not understand.
Well, that's a good question. Those who delight in hearing the Dharma listen well with a focused mind. When a person begins to cultivate virtue, it's like planting a tree. Though it starts from a single seed, as it gradually grows, it bears countless fruits. As a result of sincerely paying homage to the three treasures, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, one would be reborn as a king, a high-ranking minister, or enjoy a noble and influential position. As a result of practicing generous charity in a previous life, one would become wealthy, blessed with abundant treasures. By upholding the precepts and maintaining a vegetarian diet in a previous life, one would enjoy good health, be strong, and live a long life, free from illness and pain. By practicing forbearance and patience in a previous life, one would be blessed with a dignified appearance, radiant, fair-skinned, with soft hands and a graceful body, lovable in nature, and emitting a fragrant scent when speaking. By practicing diligence in a previous life, one would joyfully engage in spiritual practice without laziness and take delight in accumulating blessings and virtue. By practicing meditation, one becomes calm and mindful in both speech and action. By practicing wisdom, one becomes capable and sensible, gaining deep insight into the profound Dharma. He can explain even the subtlest truths with such clarity that even the unwise are able to understand. Once they accept his guidance, they continue to learn and grow, cherish the teachings, and go on to share them with others. By praising the three treasures in a past life, one would be blessed with a clear and pleasant voice. By cultivating a heart of kindness and compassion, and never striking others with objects such as sticks in a past life, one would now be blessed with a clean and healthy body. By respecting others in a past life, one would be blessed with a tall and noble physique. By looking down upon others in a past life, one would be born with a short and slight frame. By harboring hatred and a fiery temper in a past life, one would now be born lacking grace in appearance. By refusing to learn or ask questions in a past life, one would now remain ignorant, lacking understanding in all things. By refusing to share knowledge or guide others in a past life, one would now be born lacking wisdom. By slandering others in a past life, one would now be born mute, unable to speak. By neglecting to read scriptures or listen to Buddhist teachings in a past life, one would now be born deaf or blind. By failing to repay debts in a past life, one would now be born as a slave, with no freedom of their own. People are born into low positions because they disrespected the three treasures in a past life. People are born with a dark and unappealing appearance because they blocked the light of a Buddha statue in a past life. The reason one is reborn in a naked country is because they dressed improperly in a Buddhist temple or monastery in a past life. The reason one is reborn in horsehoof country is because they walked noisily past the Buddha wearing clogs in a past life. The reason one is reborn in a country where people have holes through their chests and backs is because they gave to others but regretted it afterward in a past life. The reason one is reborn as a roebuck, deer, elk, or muntjac is because they enjoyed causing panic and fear in others in a past life. One is reborn as a dragon because they delighted in teasing others in a flirtatious or improper way. The reason one suffers from painful and incurable sores is because they whipped or beat people and animals without just cause in a past life. The reason one is loved by others is because they greeted people with joy in a past life. The reason one is not liked by others is because they met people without joy in a past life. The reason one is imprisoned in handcuffs and shackles is because they caged living beings who did not act according to their wishes in a past life. The reason one is born with a cleft defect is because they enjoyed fishing, and their hooks tore through many fishes' mouths in a past life. If one rejects good advice and argues constantly, disturbing others from hearing the Buddha Dharma, they will be reborn as a long-eared dog with poor hearing in their next life. Those who listen to the Buddha Dharma but do not believe it will be reborn as a donkey or a horse. Those who are stingy, eat selfishly, and refuse to share with the hungry will fall into the realm of hungry ghosts after death. Even if they are later reborn as a human, they will live in extreme poverty, with little clothing to cover their body, and suffering from hunger. If one eats good food but gives bad food to others, they will be reborn as pigs or cockroaches. If one robs others, they will be reborn as a sheep and suffer being skinned alive by people. If one delights in killing, they will be reborn as a water-dwelling worm, born in the morning and dead by night. If someone steals others' belongings, they will be reborn as a farm animal, a horse, or even a slave to repay the debt through a lifetime of hard work. Those who lust after others' wives and daughters will fall into hell after death. Men will be made to embrace burning copper pillars, and women will lie on scorching iron beds. After leaving hell, they will be reborn in lowly realms, often as chickens or ducks. If someone enjoys lying and spreading others' faults, they will fall into hell, where molten copper will be poured into their mouth, and their tongue will be pulled out and plowed. After a long time, they'll be reborn as a bird with a harsh voice, like an owlet or a parrot. When people hear its cry, they become fearful and believe something bad is about to happen. So they curse it and wish for its death. If someone likes drinking and makes many mistakes when drunk, they will fall into a boiling filth hell after death, and later be reborn as an orangutan. When they are finally reborn as a human, they will be foolish and know nothing. If a husband and wife keep arguing and driving each other away, they will be reborn as birds that like to fight, like pigeons or turtle doves. If someone admires others for their strength, they will be reborn as an elephant. If government officials abuse their position, wrongly punishing innocent people, beating them, locking them up, forcing them to pay fines, and refusing to hear their complaints, they will fall into hell, suffer great torment for hundreds of billions of years. After that, they will be reborn as water buffaloes, with their noses pierced, forced to pull carts and towboats, beaten with heavy sticks, to repay the karmic debts of their past actions. People who are dirty and shameless were pigs in their past life. People who are greedy, stingy, and lack integrity were reborn from dogs. People who are cruel and arrogant were reborn from sheep. People who are restless and quick-tempered were macaques in their past life. People who give off a strong fishy smell were reborn from fish or soft-shelled turtles. People who are vicious and hold deep grudges were reborn from venomous snakes. Those who take pleasure in eating meat and killing sentient beings without compassion are reborn from jackals, wolves, foxes, or eagles. As humans, they live short lives, dying in the womb, through miscarriage or in early childhood. And after death, they fall into the three evil realms for countless kalpas. This is because in their past lives, they loved hunting, burning forests, destroying eggs and nests, and fishing with nets. They kill animals for their meat. As a result, they often suffer the karmic consequence of a short life. People like this fall into the lower realms again and again for countless kalpas with no end in sight. Take this as a serious warning. The suffering is beyond words. Whenever you perform meritorious deeds, you should offer incense, observe fasting, or follow a vegetarian diet, recite sutras, and pray sincerely yourself. If someone helps you do it, don't forget to make offerings and support them. As an analogy, if you rely on others to eat for you, how can you be full? Won't you still be hungry? Before practicing Zen meditation, you should offer incense, pray sincerely, purify your body and mind, and uphold the precepts so that your mind can settle easily. By offering an oil lamp before the Buddha, you will gain clarity and gradually attain worldly wisdom, transcendent wisdom, and the supreme wisdom of enlightenment, free from all obstacles. Make it a daily practice to offer incense, observe a vegetarian diet, recite sutras, and make offerings. By practicing generosity, one receives blessings. Heavenly beings offer protection. All evils retreat. Demons are dispelled, and none dare cause harm. The lazy person seeks comfort and companionship, making no effort to advance in spiritual practice. Only when illness or misfortune strikes do they think to offer incense and seek blessings. However, in doing so, heavenly beings would not come, and demons would take the chance to disturb them and cause strange events. For this reason, one should constantly be diligent in their spiritual practice. Karmic rewards and retributions follow a person, just like a shadow follows the body. Planting blessings is like planting a Nyagroda tree. It will one day yield countless fruits. Now, how many seeds are in the fruit of the Nyagroda tree?
World-honored one, there is only one. But when that single seed grows, it gives rise to countless more.
Exactly. You give one and receive 10,000-fold in return. It's absolutely true. The wise delight in giving, and heavenly beings come to support them. By giving one, they receive 10,000-fold and enjoy peace, happiness, and a long life. A great act of giving today brings blessings beyond measure. They will attain Buddhahood and guide and liberate all beings in the 10 directions. Ordinary people lack wisdom and see the world through worldly eyes, so they can't truly understand the essence of karmic rewards and retributions. With the eye of awakening, I clearly see the karmic rewards and retributions across countless kalpas up to this very lifetime. It is as clear as seeing a crystal jewel in my palm, inside and out, without the slightest doubt.
World-honored one, for this profound Dharma you have just taught us, what should it be called?
This sutra is called the Sutra on the Karmic Rewards and Retributions in the Cycle of the 5 Paths of Rebirth. If good men and women recite this sutra and widely share it with others, they will receive immeasurable merit and virtue. They will behold and pay respect to the 1,000 Buddhas of the auspicious Kalpa and make offerings to them with reverence. They will never fall into the 3 evil realms, nor be reborn in any of the 8 difficult conditions where the Dharma cannot be heard or practiced. And ultimately, they will attain discipline, concentration, and wisdom.
When the Buddha finished teaching this sutra, 500 monks attained arahantship with complete understanding. Meanwhile, heavenly beings and dragons, along with 12,000 laymen and 6,000 laywomen beneath the tree, gained unwavering faith in the Buddha Dharma and entered the path. They rose and bowed to the Buddha, walked around him 3 times, and departed joyfully.